Hello yogis, welcome to your Yoga on the Go channel where you can find beautiful yoga workouts for a fantastic sweaty core practice to get stronger, healthier and happier. Yoga is about not letting our ego drive. To do that, we look within, we check in through the breath and we watch our intent. We work through the physical and mental dimension of yoga by cultivating a steady mind free from comparison, judgment, and competition. Yoga is a journey. You don't have to do all the poses. Listen to your body and only take what works for you. Come to any resting position as often as you need to. Jump right back and join us when ready. Let's start. Begin to move into the lotus position, Padmanasana. Make sure you're in a very comfortable position. Start to make a link between your body and your breath. Breathe and notice that sense of calm as you breathe. Make your in-breath just a little bit longer. Make your out breath just a little bit longer. And start to cultivate a feeling of gratitude for being able to come on this mat, for having the physical capabilities of flowing and moving, for being able to breathe and be healthy, and perhaps for anything else that's happening in your life right now where you want to honor that feeling of gratitude. Take the last breath in, last breath out, and hands near the heart center. Let's open the hands. Bring them to the ears. Breathe in. Breathe out as you come back down to the heart center. Left hand on the floor, right one leans on the right. Reverse and lean on the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come to center. Bring both hands up. Inhale as the palm touch. Exhale as the palms come to the heart center. Let's move to the tabletop. Spine is neutral. Engage your core. In the inhale, start to engage your body. On the exhale, curve in. Inhale, open the heart and the chest. Exhale, bring the heart inwards. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, open the heart and the chest, tailbone shooting upwards. Exhale, crunch inwards. Inhale and open up. And exhale on the last cow pose. We're gonna shift here. Neutral spine, neutral leg. Right leg moves right back and straight. Hips are very straight towards the mat. Left hand in and crunch inwards and forward. Crunch inward and push the hand out. Crunch inward and push the foot out. And crunch inwards and extend and elongate both hand and foot go in opposite directions. Let's switch. We're lifting the right hand, slide the hand back, hold your foot from the inside and press with your foot to feel a beautiful opening of the left chest. Your gaze is forward and soft. Let's switch. tabletop, left foot straight to the back, knees straight, right hand is forward. Energy shooting forward and back equally, and crunch inwards, and shoot energy out and crunch inward. Straight hand and foot and crunch inwards. Again, and crunch in. Elongate as you move your hand and foot opposite directions, and crunch in and engage the abdominal muscles. Back to tabletop, flat back, and left knee is being bent. We're using the right arm to grab the inside of the foot and press the foot away so we can feel a beautiful opening of the right chest. Breathe. Take the right hand back and the right knee down to tabletop, and we're going to move from here to our first down dog. We can pedal the feet here for 1, for 2, right and left and right and left, as we slowly warm up the body and bring our awareness, our breath into the hamstrings, the calves. Let's go to the top of our feet and right. Top of the feet and drop the heels to the right. Inhale through center. Top of the feet and left. Inhale, top of the feet and right. Inhale, top of the toes, come to the center. Walk the feet forward to the hands. Find the hip-wide distance as you fold over. You can keep the hands on the floor or touch your elbows and switch side to side as you enjoy that beautiful stretch. Maybe shake your head left and right, left and right. And you can bend the knees a little bit here, as this is just the beginning of the practice. As you warm up, just be gentle with all your muscles. Flat back, very slowly. We're gonna bring our heart center, the hands, and we're gonna bend the knees and take them down. We're gonna connect the left knee to the left elbow and lift the right arm as you strengthen and elongate. You're going to feel it on the hamstring as well as the right rib. Fingers are widely spread. And let's come right back to the center. Palms are touching. Now the right knee is touching the right elbow. We're moving the left hand up. Open it as wide as possible as we gaze upwards towards the fingers and elongate so we can feel the stretch on the left rib. Let's bring the hand back down. Slowly release everything. Look up. Come right back down with the head to the knees. Exhale and open the arms and take a breath in. Breathe out as you come down. Swan dive forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, step back to the top of the mat. Chaturanga, up dog, inhale, down dog, exhale, and take a breath and check in with your body. Take note of any differences from the time you've begun the practice. And take a deep exhale and a sigh before you step forward and move into Warrior Two. Reverse the Warrior on an inhale and move right back into Chaturanga, push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And we're going to switch to the left side. Exhale, step in between your hands. Make sure your toes are aligned to the front. Your hands are by your ears. Your fingers are active and shooting upwards. And breathe in. Exhale and move into Warrior Two. Pull the right heel down. Reach the fingers away from each other. Big exhale and sink a little bit lower. Inhale, reverse the Warrior. Exhale, cartwheel forward and step into Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Big inhale. Big exhale. As we find ourselves moving through the sequence, we commit to coming back to our gratitude breath. Breathing and think of wonderful things that are happening in your life right this minute. Breathe out and feel the gratitude towards your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Big inhale, big exhale. Right foot forward, top of the mat. Bend the knees, head to the knees, and chair pose. Lift the hands up and move them down. Lift the arms up. Exhale, move it down. Lift up and inhale. Exhale and move back. Now we're going to move our heels up. Right heel is up. Exhale and down. Inhale and up with the arms. Exhale and down. Switch heels. Left heel is up now. Inhale and look up. Exhale and bring the hands down. Inhale, bring the arms up, and exhale and down. Now both heels are going up as we move forward and back. We might be a little bit wobbly here, and that's quite all right. It's a tightening and a squeezing of the abdominal muscles that gives us balance. Squeeze the triceps here as we move. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold forward and move down. Head to the knees. Inhale as you float back. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And breathe. Right head up to the right tricep. Left, right, left for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Couple more there. Right and left. And down dog and breathe. Let's step forward with the right foot. Squeeze the arms towards the ears. Bring the arms down as you exhale and open again, Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, side ankle pose. Remain very steady in the lower part of the body. The legs are standing still and not moving. Extend and stretch and take a breath and move the supporting leg away for a nice core and leg muscle strengthening. Bring the arms right back to the heart center. If you wobble, it's okay. I do every now and again. I wobble myself. And from here, crescent pose. Enjoy that hip opening with the knee sitting right on top of the ankle and the heart nice and open. I'm going to bring the arms down and move right back, shorten the pose as we move into triangle pose. Arm is shooting upward to the sky for a beautiful stretch, and come right back into Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, down dog, exhale, and we're going to repeat the same routine on the left. To the tricep for 2, 3, 4, 5 on the left, 6 on the right, 7 on the left, 8 on the right, 9 on the left, and 10 on the right. Beautiful. You should be feeling your heart rate here. So we're going to carry on with the same routine on the left. We're stepping forward, crescent pose, arms are shooting upwards, fingers are engaged and widened up. We're going to move on, inhale into warrior 2 and reverse the warrior and move to the side angle pose. Reverse the warrior and elongate and move to the side angle pose and reach forward and extend further every time we repeat. Side angle pose and take a breath here. We're going to remove the supporting arm for a core engagements of the abdominal and the leg muscles. Take one more breath. Exhale. Let's transition into crescent pose. Opening the hip, lifting the heel of the right foot, arms in the heart center, opening the chest. Engaging the core. The weight is halfway between the front and back leg. And let's bring the arms down for another elongation of the spine, moving all the way from the back of the heel through the hips and into the vertebrae. From here, let's shorten the pose. Reach up with the left arm and come right down into triangle pose with the left arm gently pressing against the right leg, and from here move right back, cartwheel the arms and into Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog, and breathe. Let's bring back the gratitude breath in here before we move and step forward into chair pose. We're going to repeat the sequence with the arms lifting up as we breathe in, down as we breathe down, up and take an inhale and bring the arms nice and tight. We are lifting the heels and bringing the arms down, head to the knees, moving right back into Chaturanga, push up, inhale with the up dog and down, dog and exhale. Right leg presses forward and opposite elbow. Right leg moves right back into right elbow. Shoot up in the back and step forward into crescent pose on the right hand side. The arms are engaging upwards with energy flowing to the sky, coming right back. And we're gonna bring our right leg forward, putting the weight on the left arm and opening the chest. Make sure your hip is nice and lifted here. Gonna bring back the arms to the floor as we move the hips down and up for 3, 2, and 1. Coming right back into Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Take a breath here before you move into down dog and sigh out. Left leg shoots up and moves opposite elbow, left leg up and to the left elbow, left leg up and step it through into Crescent Pose. Take a breath, arms to the heart center, and enjoy that beautiful hip opening. Coming right back into Chaturanga, left leg goes through, opening the right arm. The heart center is facing fully on the right, and we're going to bring back the arm down and shoot the hips for 3, 2, and 1. This is amazing core and upper body strengthening. Back to plank pose, Chaturanga push-up. Press the floor on an up dog and take a moment here to breathe through the up dog. Deep breath in and deep breath down. Moving back to alternate child pose where the hips and the knees are aligned. Hips and tailbone are shooting upwards, and feel the elongation from the tip of the fingers traveling through the arms, back, and to the tailbone. Moving right into downward facing dog. Full palms on the floor, heels aiming to touch the floor. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, and continue to cultivate the feeling of gratitude. Step right into chair pose. Hands lifting upwards is an inhale. Move your pinkies inwards for an additional stretch of the hands, and exhale as the hands come down. Inhale up and exhale down. We're going to lift the heel just like we did earlier, and inhale up and exhale when the hands come down. Let's try and lifting both heels. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, and hands to the knees as we move into Warrior 3. Warrior 3 is a beautiful balanced pose. We want to try and get our left leg fully straight with the heel superbly engaged into this imaginary wall in the back. Inhale to half moon. Right supporting leg is bent for balance. You want to try and keep the weight off the right arm. Otherwise, if you feel like you're losing balance, just like I am, you can put a little bit more weight on the arm. Chest is fully open. Left arm is shooting upwards towards the sky. Your gaze is on the floor. And if you're a more advanced yogi, you may want to turn your gaze sideways or even more advanced towards the left hand side. Breathe in. Bring the left arm to the floor for a square chest parallel to the mat. You're now moving your left leg in a bent format and attaching it to the right hand. Switch and take the bent leg with the left hand as you press gently with the foot against the arm. you should feel a beautiful rib stretch here, a side stretch that should feel gorgeous. If you're wobbling a little bit like I am, it's okay. These are advanced, balanced pose, and we get to them mostly via our abdominal muscles and our core by keeping those superbly engaged. Let's repeat the routine on the other side. We're moving to warrior 3 on the left hand side. The left leg is bent for balance. The right leg is shooting backwards. The hips are square against the floor mat and the chest is fully open towards the floor mat. From warrior 3, we're going to gently switch to half moon pose where the hip side opens up completely towards the back wall. Half moon can be either with the hand extended to the sky or bent at the hip, depending on our level of balance. If you are feeling comfortable, start to shift and start to move your right hand upwards to open and feel further of that chest opening on the side. There's a lot of core engagement here. The leg is very engaged. The muscles are contracted. The abdominal muscles are tight. From here, we're going to try and put the foot in the hand. This time we're taking the right foot into the left hand and press gently against the hand and keep your right arm fingertips on the floor. Switch, and this time we're going to do right foot in the right hand. This is a superb opening and stretch, and we're going to press the foot against the arm so we can feel that engagement of the right rib and right chest fully open. Again, the arm is sitting very gently on the fingertips. Fantastic. This looks beautiful. And let's take a breath here with what we've done before we move right into Chaturanga. Exhale, push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, and breathe. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And remember, regular practice is key. Remember that you're better off with 10 minutes a day than an hour per week. Keep flowing, keep moving, and if you like this video, hit the like and subscribe for more regular, sweaty, awesome yoga practices. Moving back on the legs and knees, we're gonna close our practice with a child pose, followed by the lotus position. Take a comfortable open knee child pose. Reconnect with your gratitude breath. In and out. And from here, let's move to our closing lotus position. Arms down, wrist on top of the knees. And let's take a breath in, a breath out. And close the practice with a beautiful quote from Maya Angelou, who said that when you have an attitude of gratitude, you wake up saying, "Thank you." Namaste.